Hey, how's it going, dudes? What is up? Welcome back to the channel and another Dead by Daylight video. Now, I should have known that because I released a video, Behavior was going to release the next clue. I should have known that, but I didn't, and they woke me up about 3 hours early to make this video. But we have our next clue, and it's time to theorize on it, and I think it answers a few questions and it asks a few more questions. I'll go ahead and tell you one of the questions it answers, and that is the fact that yesterday was a red herring. So, the people yesterday saying that maybe it was retweet or everything else were right, but the actual red herring itself ended up being a red herring, even though that was clearly something to get our minds going, but that was a red herring. Anyway, we have so much more to talk about in the actual tease itself, but before we get completely into it, I do have to ask you guys, if you are entertained, informed, or updated, to please like the video. It helps with visibility and showing the video off to other people, and I really appreciate it. And for more DBD content like this from me, please subscribe to the channel. We hit 10,000 subscribers, and that is insane. Thank you all so much for the support. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. So what is the tease? Well, the tease actually is another letter and something else that I don't know if it was like this before. I don't remember it being like this, and we'll compare in just a second. But let's go ahead and throw up the picture, okay? So this is the tease. We got the letter R. That is the new tease when it comes to it. Now, before we talk about anything else, let's talk about this letter real quick. So yesterday, we thought we got an RT, but apparently that was a red herring. Everything yesterday beyond the A was apparently a red herring. It was a damn good red herring. It threw us off the trail, and it made us second guess ourselves. But we are back to being pretty set in stone that this is still a character like Springtrap, but there is one more character I'm going to mention, and that is HELLRAISER. Now, HELLRAISER is another character that people have wanted in Dead by Daylight since the beginning, and so have the devs. The devs have also wanted HELLRAISER in the game since the beginning. They're huge HELLRAISER fans. Now, the only weird thing when it comes to this is the R itself, because there's two R's in HELLRAISER. So the metrics of that is a little bit weird, and you have to, where we're not really having the formula or the science of these teases drawn out for us. We don't know if we can scientifically use R in two different spots, or if we need two different R's to actually spell the entire thing. But this is also true for Springtrap. There's two R's in Springtrap, one R in Spring and one R in Trap. But regardless, HELLRAISER is up there, as we have ISAR. So we have almost all the letters in HELLRAISER, but of course we have a ton of letters in Springtrap too. So this R is playing way more into things as well, as it did yesterday. We've already theorized on this R, but it came with a T yesterday. And there's also one more thing that it could be, but I'm not going to talk about it for very long because it's very unlikely in my opinion, but Spiral. If you guys know the Spiral movie that just came out, it was a Saw movie, it had Chris Rock in it. We just got the big Saw sale. It was a Saw themed week for DBD last week, and we got a big Saw sale, and the game was in the rotation more than any other map. So maybe it could be Spiral. We could get like a new Piggy or something of the sort, maybe a Chris Rock skin or actual character. I'm not really sure. I didn't want to talk about that one for too long, but you know, there it is. We have a ton of letters for Spiral. But there's one more thing that I don't know if a lot of people are noticing, and I actually don't know what to think about it. And that is the actual logo itself. And I'm going to throw the logo from the picture up on the screen. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Look at where the skulls usually are. The skulls at the top aren't there anymore. Now, if we take a look at the actual logo for Dead by Daylight, then there are skulls there. Now, even on Twitter and everything else, for everything to do with this game, this logo I always remember being the same. And I don't know if I've ever seen it change for anything other than teases. And I don't remember it being like this yesterday. I could be wrong, and you guys might have to correct me, but I don't think this logo is supposed to be like this, and I think that means something. My mind immediately went to a character like Slender Man, because of course he's a faceless character, but we have some letters already that, you know, don't fit, basically the I. And off the top of my head, I can't really think of another killer immediately that this could signify. But that's going to be your assignment today. Let me know in the comments down below who you think that could be a tease for. Let me know if you think that is a tease at all, and who it could be teasing. But there's also one more important thing that I probably need to mention and has been yelled at me in my comments. And we actually, on my stream last night, we streamed and did some live theories. This was actually sent to me as well, and I've fact-checked it. I've actually checked it on my Dead by Daylight because I did this challenge for the last tome There was a challenge in the last tome that was called Spring the Trap. And the challenge was to catch 4 survivors, I think it was 4 survivors in bear traps within 10 meters of a breakable wall, window, or pallet. Now, the interesting thing about it is, of course, it goes back to Springtrap. And we have been told in the past, I can't remember if it was the game director or Matthew Cote himself, but they said that the tomes can tease future content. So I think it's very convenient and very weird that we got that challenge, Spring the Trap. Everybody's wanted Springtrap for years, for a long damn time, and now all of these other teases are coming out. All the letters are starting, like, adding up to spell Springtrap. We had a Springtrap silhouette in one of the pictures. Like, everything is just pointing at this character. And from the last page of the last tome, we had the Spring the Trap challenge. I just think that's all very weird and convenient. This is the update for right now. I'm sure as soon as I release this goddamn video, they're gonna release another tease, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit again. But we'll see. I can't really complain. My channel has been doing great over the past few days. Again, I want to take a second real quick to thank all of you so much for watching my channel, for going on this journey to figure out what in the hell this chapter is with me. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. It means a ton. But I'll probably, again, see you guys later today for the next tease as soon as I release this video, more than likely, because behavior loves me. So yeah, but again, leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think about all this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It means a ton. Thank you so much for watching again. My name is Tootin. I've been your host. I'll see you dudes next time. Peace out.